Hello team, it's time for another textbook video. In this video about Connected, I am going to show you how to remove content from your library that you may no longer need, or perhaps you have multiple versions of the same text. That way we can free up those licenses for others. And I'm going to show you how to remove classes from previous years. Unfortunately, from the administrative side, I cannot do that for you. So I am going to show you how to do that. Thank you to Miss Amy Reynolds for allowing me unknowingly to use her Connected account for this demonstration. So I'm going to scroll down here. Amy has switched grade levels, which made me know that she was able to have some text change. But I'm going to scroll down here to math. She has several versions, so I don't want to remove something maybe she still needs. So I'm just going to remove some duplicates. So let's say that you have two versions of the same text. This is the McGraw Hill My Math Grade 3 2018 Student Edition, and just below you can see another student edition. So I'm going to free up one of those licenses by selecting Manage Content, and then selecting Return Content, and OK. And once you click OK and go back to what's called your book bag, you will see here there's nothing for that book anymore. You can either click Connected on the right or on the left, and it will take you back to your programs. And we can now see that Connect Ed Math Student Edition, one of them is gone with one left. Brilliant. So that's how you are going to return content each year if you have something remaining or again receive duplicates. We want to make sure that we free up licenses because each of those licenses do cost the school money. The second thing I'm going to show you in this video is how to delete past classes. So again, I'm going to use one of Amy's classes from last year, actually. So I'm going to look at her 5th grade class here and make sure you're looking at the teacher edition for your classes. And on the right-hand side, you're going to see a list of classes. And you can see that these are all 2021 to 2022. So this was the previous school year from this video. To manage these classes, you have a few options, but the main option you're going to have, if your screen looks like this with the classes to the left, you're going to click on the menu, top left hamburger, and select Class Management. At the top right, you're going to see that you can pull down all your classes. I'm going to choose this Reynolds 5 class because there aren't any students in it anyway. And then to delete this class, in the top right-hand corner, select Delete Class. OK. And then you will notice in the class list that class is now gone. Feel free to delete any old classes, but please do not delete any 2022 to 2023 classes. If you do not see any 2022 to 2023 classes, please first check that your class actually has a roster in RenWeb. If the class does have a roster of students in RenWeb, then please submit a ticket to let me know that that roster is missing. If the 2022 to 2023 roster has 0 students, that is okay. And that is because Connect Ed does not release content to students until the first scheduled day of classes. So on the day of classes, Wednesday, August 10th, all of your students will receive their content in their Clever account, and you will see that number change to the number of students in your class. I want to show you one more example, so I'm going to back out of Amy's class because I did notice recently that the lower school history textbooks look a little bit different in how the class setup is made. So I'm going to switch over to Stephanie Emanuel's classes, if you'll give me a second while my screen catches up with me and I log into her account. If you ever have questions about anything connected to Clever, I can log into your accounts so that I can see what you're seeing. So keep that in mind. You do not have to screenshot and video everything. I am able to see your side. All right, so let's look at Stephanie Emanuel's. I want to look at her history textbook with you so that you can see how the classes are set up in this textbook. It is set up a little bit differently, as you can see on the teacher dashboard. The class list is in the top right instead of the bottom right. And instead of having the Manage Classes button on the top left, you are going to use Manage and Assign for this type of a textbook. Once you open Manage and Assign, you'll see you have your class pull down here on the right-hand side. I'm going to select a class. And then to manage that class, you're going to click on My Classes first. This will pull up each individual class. So this is just this one class. To delete it, you're going to select Remove Class and OK. I'm going to allow Miss Emmanuel to do that. Then you would go to the next class and again, remove class, OK. This will allow you to clean out the content from the previous school year in this version of the text. And again, here's a good example in 2022-2023 of there being 0 students listed. And again, that's because their content will not be pushed out to them until the first day of classes on August 10th. I will also be checking your accounts and theirs the morning of August 10th to make sure that push was successful. But you should all definitely have your teacher editions and at least see this year's courses listed. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'm here to help. Thank you.